Hello everyone, welcome back to the Peebs channel. Today I have purchased an embarrassing amount of Pringles, and we are going to use them to make an entire Pringles meal. Yes, a Pringles appetizer, a Pringles side, and a Pringles main dish. And we will see if they are tasty. Honestly, the real question is, will even a single one of them be slightly edible? I'm gonna guess no, but we'll see. Got a couple new flavors as well as some old mainstays. First, let's prep for the appetizer dish. First, we have what is claimed to be an easy Pringles snack. 2 minutes. It's gonna take longer than that, I promise you, just to chop all these vegetables up, but you know, whatever. These look like essentially just nachos with Pringles, some kind of like healthy-ish looking nachos. Why the hell you would use Pringles instead of corn chips for this, I'm not sure, but hey, it works because that's the video, so we're gonna go ahead and do it. I got everything we needed. I got tomatoes, I got an onion, I got well, they didn't have chilies at the store, but I got a jalapeno, hopefully that works. Already had some black pepper, some lemon juice, 1/4 cup of cabbage, finely chopped. Optional, I went with no. I did get the optional cup of sweet corn though, so we'll use that. Wait, what do you need the ketchup for? What is there ketchup in this? Okay, I found the more detailed instructions list here. I did not realize you were supposed to combine all of this in a bowl and add ketchup? Ketchup? I actually thought this would not be that bad compared to the other two things we're gonna make later, but ketchup? What were they thinking? All right, fine. I guess I'll go grab the ketchup too. I need to grab some pepper and salt while I'm at it. Almost forgot the cheddar cheese. Yes, that is what it says. Cheddar. All right, so I've got just about everything we need here. Let's start combining this shit. I already washed the chili or jalapeno and the tomato. Step 1, cut it. Cut it. Cut it. Step 2, cut it. Step 3, already have sharpened your knife before you started recording. Don't forget that one. This has already been 2 minutes, okay? I know I'm a little slow, but I'm just saying. Okay, I really don't think I need that much because it's just for me, and also it's not even gonna be good anyway, so I might as well waste as few ingredients as possible. Slide the tomato guts over to the corner. Cut the jalapeno. Supposed to speed it up so it looks like I'm doing it real fast. Built up a lot of cooking cred over the past few years, so I need to maintain that. All right, there's the penos. Where's my corn? I swear I had corn somewhere. Where's my corn? I found it. Somebody stole the corn and they put it right here. I'm still trying to figure out who did that. Just now realizing I got cream style corn. I didn't mean to do that. All right, well, there's no corn. It's too bad. They said it was optional anyway, so whatever. What do we got next? Lemon juice, salt and pepper, and some ketchup. I don't know why ketchup, but all right. This would be just about the last thing I would add to this. I'm just gonna put a little bit, not too much, because it's already disgusting. Stir it up. Why is there ketchup in this? Oh, God. All right, get our plate. Place our chips. What am I just using regular for this? I actually don't even know. I'll do a few cheese and a few regular. And why not some pickle, too? That'd be good. All my Pringles are, like, busted. What the hell? I just bought these. There are no other whole Pringles inside of this. I didn't drop this or anything. All right, now let's plate this disgusting shit. I got a buffalo in there too. You know, while I'm at it, I might as well try these new flavors. I'll try the buffalo one. Not too bad. Tastes about what you'd expect. And dill pickle. Yeah, also about what you'd expect. Honestly, I don't like dill pickle that much, but it does have a kind of addicting nature to it. I almost want to eat more, even though I'm a little disgusted. That's pretty much how I feel about all Pringles, though. So, trying to put on our sloshy, syrupy, ketchupy shit. I might have to use my fingers, honestly. I can say one thing for sure is that these would get soggy in like 3 minutes. So if you're serving this at a party, first of all, what the hell is wrong with you? Secondly, you better do it quickly. You better get these to your guests and into their mouths as fast as humanly possible. Don't forget the cheddar cheese. The cheddar in the picture looked white, but I couldn't find any shredded white cheddar cheese. I didn't feel like shreddering it myself for something this disgusting. I imagine the more cheese you put on this, the better. I will say, the cheese definitely helps with the presentation. I still think there is a chance for this to be the least disgusting out of the 3 things or Pringle dishes, quote unquote, that we're making today. So that's something. I'll do a regular Pringle first. Here's what we got. I mean, it's at least healthier than a regular Pringle, so that's something. Cheers. Okay, yes, I was right. Soggy as hell. Also pretty damn spicy because, I mean, this is just like raw jalapeno and I didn't de-seed it or anything, so it actually is kind of spicy. Let's try a cheddar. Yep, it's edible. So we did reach one officially edible recipe out of one so far. That's something. Whew. Dill pickle. Pretty much basically all I'd even taste is the dill pickle flavor. That's all. In the buffalo, this one looks extra soggy. Did it just drip, or am I crazy? You know what? I'm really not even noticing the ketchup. I still don't think it was necessary, but it wasn't as disgusting as I thought. If you had served this to me and didn't tell me how you prepped it, I would have never guessed there was ketchup in it. I will hold to my original thought though. There is absolutely, positively zero reason to make this with Pringles instead of corn chips. It's absolutely no reason whatsoever, because they really are actually soggy, at least the parts that have the peppers and the tomatoes on it. I guess I could have drained it a little bit better. Maybe that would help, but still, I think it wouldn't be appetizing after a few minutes, if it's appetizing at all. I give this a ranking of D-. D+, fuck it. D+. At least it's healthy. Although, yeah, again, the jalapenos raw are a little spicier than I was expecting. This dill pickles one is actually low-key the best one out of this so far. On to dish number 2. Let me clean this up a little bit. All right, so we're moving from something that is slightly questionable to something that is extremely questionable. The next recipe comes from a TikTok video. Just a disclaimer, this recipe is meant to be used with Lay's potato chips, as you will see. I'm just replacing it with Pringles. I mean, I'm sure it'll be slightly worse with Pringles than Lay's, but I doubt it'll be that noticeable of a difference. So you just pour a bunch of potato chips into what I'm assuming is boiling water, add barbecue sauce, is that milk? Then you add your cheddar, then another bag of potato chips. So it seems like it's a barbecue, and then for some reason later you add regular. I don't know why. I don't mean to question the chef here. Is that butter? I think that's like a whole stick of butter in there. They're not showing that, but it looks like they put a whole stick of butter. Am I crazy? Is that what that is? What do you have to salt it for? It's fucking salted potato chips. Needs more salt though. Did they put more potato chips? Ugh.
Is it good? Let me try some. Let me try some. Let me get some of that.
No, you don't. Do not make that fucking face at me like, oh, it's actually really good. Oh my. No, shut the hell up. That is the most disgusting thing I've ever seen in my life. Like this, honestly, jail. Well, I mean, I'm gonna do it, but just to prove how bad it is. All right, we are here in the kitchen, and I know I was hating, and I'm gonna continue hating on this recipe, if you can even call it that. But I do get it. Mashed potatoes are delicious, but it is really annoying to have to chop them up and boil them. It takes forever. So I can see the appeal of a quick hack mashed potatoes, but I think it's a sin worthy of damnation. That's all. I mean, I'm not trying to judge. I have some boiling water here, as you can see. Let's pour our barbecue Pringles in into the boiling water. All right, I'm ready for my eternal damnation. Stir it up, I guess. I don't know. Just stir in the potato chips. I'm kind of curious. I almost want to taste one. Here we go. Oh, never mind. Never mind. I actually don't want to. Okay, they're breaking up a little bit. Oh my god. You need to lower the heat a little bit, maybe. You need your Pringles to simmer. All right, barbecue sauce. I don't know if there's a secret amount or what. It's starting to bubble. All right, we will now waste a bag of cheddar cheese. This needs to thicken up pretty bad. I'm either gonna have to wait for a very, very long time for this to simmer, or I'm gonna have to add a lot more chips because it is so watery. I guess I boiled too much water. I put too much water in it. I don't know. But I will add the regular bottle of Pringles. Here we go. This should help. This is disgusting. So some big clumps. Oh my god. Mmm. Soup's on. Come and get it, family. Now, they did add ketchup, so I guess I will do that too. I don't know why you'd have ketchup in mashed potatoes. Just a little bit. Yeah, you just want that blood red streaks inside of it. That's appetizing. There's still just a clump. The whole bubbles that are popping up are really making me feel, what's that phobia of like holes inside of stuff? I'm feeling that right now. I'm trying to stir them to make them go away, and it's not working. All right, it's definitely thickening up some. I'm gonna put a little bit more chips in it. I'm just gonna do the buffalo. I mean, how much more disgusting can it get? I don't think mixing the flavors is gonna help or hurt. Was this looking like mashed potato consistency? It's more like cream of potato soup. We're gonna do this, we might as well do it right. Add some pepper. And I will add the salt. I still think it's probably got enough sodium in it as it is, but whatever. A little bit of salted butter too. I'm not gonna waste that much of my butter on this though. Honestly, as long as this is taking to thicken up, you might as well have just chopped up real potatoes and boiled them. I mean, I guess I gotta put less water to speed it up, but so far I'm not too optimistic. I'm just sitting here contemplating but how I have to eat at least one bite of this. All right, I have boiled and simmered this for a very long time. I think this is as thick as it's going to get, unfortunately. I got the cutest bowl I could find. I'm going to put the slop inside of it. I have eaten some gross stuff on this channel before, but this might take the cake. It's been a while since I felt like puking before on these videos. Maybe I am over-exaggerating though. Maybe I'm overthinking it. It could be delicious. I mean, the girl made that face, right? She did make that face. Nobody on TikTok would lie to me. It's really hot. It is like steaming. Okay, it's not gonna get any more appetizing than this. Oh, wait, hold up though. Nah, it's shit. It's fucking disgusting. It's absolutely terrible. Oh my god. Oh god. The human race should be obliterated off the face of the planet. Just the fact that somebody came up with this and apparently thinks that it's good. That's the worst part. That's what's really pissing me off. As far as taste, let me just go taste alone. I mean, it tastes like exactly like what it is. Mushed up wet chips. That's what it tastes like. But the taste is not the worst part. Not by a long shot. It's 100% the texture. It is just so goopy. I mean, people overuse the word slop, but there's not really much else you could do. I mean, I would feel a little bad for feeding this to pigs if I had like pigs as pets. I would feel a little bad about this one. I'd make sure the next day I gave them something pretty good to make up for this garbage. Just god awful. Man, I'm not gonna eat anymore. Again, I'm trying to be fair. Maybe if I had used less water at the start, like boiled less water, or maybe added more chips.
To like thicken it up a little bit.
I still don't think that would have helped. I really don't. I think it would be pretty much exactly like this no matter what. I simmered as much moisture out of this as was going to come out. This is just chip slop now. There's basically no water left. This is just soggy chips. And maybe, and this is a big maybe, if I had used Lay's instead, or like just any kind of potato chip instead of these processed ass Pringles. I mean, they're already mushed up potatoes anyway, so I didn't think it'd be that big of a deal, but I mean, surely this would be better with actual Lay's potato chips or something. Surely! I'm gonna have to rank this as, I mean, an obvious F. I mean, an F minus. It's one of the worst things on this channel. I've eaten things that tasted worse, like that fish pizza thing that we had that one time. That was god awful. Ugh. But at least I could see maybe there are people that would like that. If you like this, don't talk to me in public, okay? All right, the next thing, it's gotta be better than that, right? It's gotta be. It does involve Pringles and raw chicken, though. I mean, you cook the chicken, but it does involve cooking Pringles with raw chicken, so I'm not like exactly sure it's gonna be good. Let's pull up the video. It has got to be better than that, though. I still can't, I'm getting mad at this girl, like making that face like, oh, it's actually good. Okay, it's actually good. It's actually good.
See how it's really thickened up?
See how it's really thickened up? She shows it looking basically exactly like the shit that I made. Okay, where is this video? This video is called Everyone's Buying Pringles After Seeing This Genius Idea.
Everyone's buying Pringles after seeing this genius idea.
All right, right off the bat, the AI voiceover is not really adding any confidence.
And you can choose any flavor you like.
Any flavor I like? Wow.
In each one, also add a whole egg.
There is no way I'm wasting 6 eggs. I'm just not doing that. I'm making less. I'm already mad about the cheese and butter that I wasted, and even the salt and pepper that I wasted on this mashed potato shit.
Next, cover them all.
What do you cover them for?
And give them a good shake.
Oh, shake it. Okay.
Take this time to share this video and write in the comment section the name of the city from which you're watching it, and we'll make sure to leave a heart, especially for you. Oh, and thanks for sharing this video.
Okay, so you crunch it up and then add it into the bowl, or the pan thing.
Bake for 40 minutes.
40 minutes? God!
Have you got That Recipe app? It's already available for download. With this app, you'll have access to all our recipes in the palm of your hands.
I don't have it. I don't have that app.
You'll also have access to exclusive
I'm sorry.
area.
All right, well, the comments on this video, they're just ravingly positive reviews. But the worst part, people left their name of their city that were watching it, and they didn't even get a heart. They were promised a heart. What a joke. All right, I guess let's go do this. All right, I got my Pringles. I've got cheese, sour cream, and regular. I am not going to make as much as they made. I'm gonna make like half of it, if that. Okay, so they want you to put them in the pan. Why not? There. All right, crunch the chips. Luckily, they're already mostly crunched anyway. All right, finger the chips. I find 2 fingers is the most effective method. Getting there real good. All right, I'll put mayonnaise in the regular one and barbecue sauce in the other 2. In hindsight, mayonnaise might have been better in the sour cream, but too late now. And it wants mustard for some reason. It's so weird to me. All right, now we crack an egg. Actually, 3. Can I crack an egg on a Pringles can? Maybe. Yeah, you can. Didn't do it very well, but it's okay. It doesn't really work very well. Where's the yolk? There it is. It really doesn't work very well. What the hell? Let me try this one. This is the hardest egg I've ever seen. I'm smacking this thing. There we go. Okay, definitely some shell pieces in that one. All right, now we gotta shake it. I forgot the chicken. Stop shaking. All right, I got the chicken. I'm glad that this chicken died for a good cause. All right, we can now commence shaking. Okay, so now we just pour it out like that, I guess. Amazing. Looking pretty good. All right, now they want you to pour a little more barbecue sauce on it, I guess? Or are you supposed to mix it first? A little more mayo on this one. Unfortunately, I don't have any gloves, and they were doing it with their hands, so I guess I'm gonna have to do it with my hands without gloves. Looks good. Look at that. Wow. Wow. Looking good. All right, so he wants to cook this for 40 minutes. It does seem like a long time. I guess the chicken does have to cook through. It's on 350. Hopefully, it'll be fine. Good luck. But we'll see. All right, let's take a peek. All right, it's going. So we're gonna solid about 5.5 minutes.
5 minutes later.
It's looking pretty well done though. I guess I'll leave it in a little bit longer.
12 seconds later.
All right, it is finally almost done. I'm gonna take it out of the oven and pour some mozzarella cheese on it like they want. Unfortunately, I have barely any mozzarella cheese in here. My daughter eats so much mozzarella cheese that somehow, even though I just bought this, it's like all gone. So, Rit Bozo. Now they want it to cook a tiny bit longer to melt the cheese. All right, there it is. It's amazing. This is gonna be so stuck to the bottom of the pan. Oh my God. Okay, I definitely cooked this way too long. Oh God. A little crispy, but we got it. Your dinner is served. It looks like peanut brittle. All right, so I definitely overcooked this. This is my bad. I made less than they said. I cut in about half of what they said to do. And so it was a little thinner on the pan than it should have been, so it definitely overcooked. I should have just taken it out early, but I have this thing where I'm super paranoid about raw meat not being cooked all the way through. So I just kind of let it cook the whole time anyway. It's a little extra crispy. You know what? I like my food extra crispy. It definitely looks better than the mashed potatoes. I'm not even gonna call those mashed potatoes. Mashed up Pringles slap. It actually kinda smells good a little bit, I'm ashamed to say. I can smell the mustard weirdly. I'm still not exactly sure why we had mustard in it. I'm assuming this chicken is well cooked through. If anything, it's probably dry as absolute hell. Is that even chicken? I don't think it is. Where's a piece of chicken? Oh yeah, no, there's chicken there. Look at that. That's a piece of chicken. That is very cooked. Okay, so I think this is the cheddar one with the barbecue sauce. It just slices this. It really is like Pringles chicken brittle. Barely get it on my fork. Cheers. It's all right. It's fine. Honestly, I don't even need a fork. I can just eat it with my hands. Well, again, dry as the desert. Dry as desert sand. My bad. But I mean, taste-wise, it's fine. I mean, I get the concept behind this. Here is the regular Pringles with barbecue. It's sort of like breading your chicken with Pringles, kind of, but it's more like a mush. There's more Pringle mush in this than there is actual chicken. It's almost like a bread. I mean, again, super dry. My mom used to make this chicken dish. It was basically a bunch of chicken in a pan and like mayonnaise or sour cream. I can't remember which, and some other stuff, I'm assuming, and Ritz crackers sprinkled on the top. And I always loved that as a kid. This is nowhere close to as good as that. It's sort of the same basic concept though, except Pringles instead of Ritz crackers. You can see the Pringles on the bottom of this. The mayonnaise Pringles, I think this was the sour cream. The mayonnaise one came out looking better. Still very dry though. Again, because of the egg, it really is like turned into what is essentially a pastry or a bread or something. Kind of crazy. Like that's actually soft there. If I hadn't cooked this as long, it might have all turned out kind of like this, almost like a bread. Very eggy bite there. Super weird. I don't recommend it by any means, but if you're just like morbidly curious, you could try this. I will give it a low C. And that's taking into account that I destroyed it by cooking it too long. The Pringles themselves though, you cannot tell the difference. I could not tell you which one of these were which if I didn't know already. Like sour cream and onion Pringles here, apparently. I don't taste anything. I just taste egg and mustard. That's pretty much what I taste. So for what it's worth, the best of the 3 recipes on this video, but that is not saying much at all. Check out some other shitty videos that we did and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye. Subscribe!